Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the lunchtime market update for Thursday, February 20th, 2020. So it's 2/20/2020. Hope everybody's having a great trading day so far. So this is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only, not investment advice. Please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. So today, no internet this morning for the for the Good Morning Market Prep, but they got it all fixed. Apparently, there was a line that was cut outside the a couple blocks down, and that took out two of the areas around here, but they got it back up, so we're good. So let's check and see what happened with the market this morning. It's a pretty wild day overall. Let's just start with the monthly chart here. Just continue to kind of observe right here. We are down 34 points today, but the monthly chart is still green, right? And we are still over the Bollinger Band on the monthly chart. Now the weekly chart has definitely changed composure, right? So it's right now we have an upper shadow. We're red so far. The one thing the saving grace right here is that we are holding this prior resistance levels right here as potential support. So let's see if it continues to do that. So again, they didn't really give much of an opportunity with the gap down yesterday. Again, anytime we have these micro trend lines, right, they're the steeper these trend lines get and the tighter they get, right. Again, we're bullish until proven otherwise. They're trying to prove otherwise today. So what that does here is put a trend box around these levels for now, right. We don't know how low we're going to go today. But if we, if we close bearishly here, we want to see if we close bearishly again below it. Friday possibly we might see another move through the weekend. We've got some open gaps below that could get tested, right? So that was a big part of this recent move up. So we'll see. We'll see how they do that. But right now, this is definitely a shot across the bow. So let's continue to monitor this. It's very interesting, right? Because there's really no news out, right? If you look at CNBC, any of the stuff, any of the squawks, anything that's out there right now, there's really nothing negative that's kind of coming out that warranted this. And I think it's kind of funny. I made a joke that it was like, well, they've been saying that nothing's going to bring this market down. Well, apparently nothing is bringing this market down. So it is. So anyway, we're seeing a little bit of a shot across the bow here. We'll see how that holds today. But we had a pretty strong open this morning, so that's good. For those who like to trade the open, especially with our group, even with late internet, we still were able to find some great stuff going this morning. We had a nice 15-hour breakout this morning. The market had a nice gap fill, nice recovery right there. So. And again, it wasn't until up here we just had that boom. This candle right here was saying, okay, time to get short, right? We look how bearishly it went through the 15-hour high and the low right there with some just aggressive move right there. And look at that, that nice move down from there. So it was like 33.76 all the way to 33.41 for a huge short opportunity off of that 15-minute candle right there. So that's the power of candles, and when it tells you where it wants to go and it wants to go. And don't forget, stairs up, elevator down. So that is often the case here. So let's take a look and see what else is going on in the market here. So one of the ideas that we offered to members last night was Tesla as a potential short idea, and fortunately that did get some continuation follow through. It got a little bit hairy this morning, but it came up in the close yesterday, gave a nice move down. We had a kind of a doji. We've been talking about Tesla all week, and it did end up working for a nice push down. It looks like it got right to that gap fill level right there. In fact, hit it by 6 cents right there, and then bounced off of it. So nice gap fill resistance right there. So good on Tesla. Let's take a look here and see actually how it looks on the daily, so you can see what happened right there. So I was actually expecting it to get about halfway here. I thought we'd gap down 10, and we did, and we just got that extra follow through the downside there for the gap fill. So nice job on Tesla, actually acting like a stock here for a little bit. Let's see. So Disney is another interesting one too. That's just been struggling so much to get back into this cloud. Right, it had a nice close here over the upper trend line, the upper channel yesterday, and just rejected it. This is one of the fast movers down today too. It came right to the 200-day moving average again. So let's see how long it can hold that. Right. So we're looking here right on our weekly chart. Right, we're right here at the 30 MA on the weekly. We know there's a significant level, so let's continue to keep an eye on Disney right here. They really need to have some positive stuff going on right here. But we did have a nice 15-hour breakout. Look at that 15-minute candle right there. Even from here to here, 139.64 down to 138.84 still gives a nice move. When you see these things. So GDX is actually pretty interesting right here. Amazing to see it actually down. This is one of those ones that was an anomaly the last couple of days. We saw a real bullish candle right here, and then the bullish follow through the next day was really impressive, and it actually got some follow through to the upside as well with the up market, and kind of came back down again, right? So it's almost like they were preparing for a market down move with this volatility hedge, and yet it still kind of went down with the market too. It just is, sometimes it just blows your mind, how they do these things. But anyway, very interesting candles right here. So again, just follow the the price and the volume. Usually takes you where you need to go. SPCE is another one that is very interesting as well. So SPCE gave this was a concept that we had also as a potential swing long. It got a nice move up, got all the way to 42.49, which is great, and then it flushed down again, and now it's kind of in the middle of the range right now. That was about where our target level was too. So great job on that one. A couple other ones that were on the bearish radar too from yesterday was PFE. So PFE gave a nice gap down, nice follow through off of the game plan yesterday. J&J. also pretty decent follow through too, is holding the 50-day moving average as well. So, and some of the earnings, it's a little bit boring here earnings season wise, not too much going on. We had some retail stuff, but Z had a nice little gap and go this morning. Couldn't quite get over the prior. It did set a fresh all time high right here, but couldn't quite stay above it. But it already had a pretty big move to get there. Right, so let me pull this up for you guys here. There you go. So couldn't quite get there. So we were expecting a little bit of a reversal off of that, and that's exactly what happened right there, because it was already a long move to get there. But very, very nice move on Z this morning. And then another one that kind of came out of left field was Domino's Pizza with a huge gap up today, and we'll see if it can let's see if it can deliver. Right, don't want to be too cheesy with those jokes. Anyway, good stuff there. So those are kind of what are on the radar right now. A few chart requests right here. So we got FedEx. FedEx is on the bullish radar today for sure. Gave a nice move up, broke out over a lot of these key levels right here, but had a lot of trouble with that pivot right there and that selling pressure in that area. But did get to the prior double inside day highs, right, and tagged those levels for some nice price action today on FedEx. LL. So this is an interesting one. We pointed this out on Twitter here. So it's very strong today. It was on our scans today and gave a nice breakout move and got through some of these levels. It's through the thin cloud right now and it's getting ready for earnings. But what a candle this gave today. So incredible. Not everything is bearish today. So if you like bullish stuff, Lumber Liquidators is getting close to that $10 range. So let's see if it can continue that strength on there. XOM is another one. Again, showing a little bit of weakness today, right? Just kind of lazy type weakness, but generally, it's still in the downtrend right here. So see if that continues. A couple of the oil stocks gave a nice push today and then came back down, and then finally Roku. Roku getting some nice downside follow through. We had some members that were short on this. We had a nice inside day yesterday, broke that inside day down very well. Now we're below the downward trend line. So we're also below the 200-day moving average. So Roku is struggling right here. Let's see if we can hold these support levels. But other than that, nice move on Roku. So great stuff, guys. Great requests. Really appreciate everybody for your support, and I hope everybody has a great rest of your trading day. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you soon.